being recorded.
All right, perfect. Anybody want to start off? You want to go from here?
I feel like the most issue at hand is stakeholders. So, I mean, I think we need to make a plan for trying at least a couple to talk to, because I really think I honestly think everybody should probably write their press by the end of this weekend. That way we can put it together and start putting the presentation together and then have it prepared to record it. So I know we want to be spending our whole Father's weekend doing this.
Yeah, because Kendra, I started writing my paragraph particularly and the importance of stakeholders and if we were able to contact them. So I have most of it written, but I just need to know like where I was contacting them, who's been successful, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, the main thing is trying to get a hold of people.
Yeah, if anybody's tried, but I mean, I think that's what we really need, because she said on the call specifically, one of the big things that we're going to be graded on is how hard we tried to reach our stakeholders and like what our challenges and successes, and if we didn't have a lot of successes, like what we did, to at least
I think the efforts were made. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And I guess one other thing that I wanted to mention, I don't know if people watched the call or not, but we were talking about our issue of children and being uninsured, and somebody, I don't remember who, but brought up CHIP being a possible stakeholder, and she said that wouldn't even be a stakeholder, and I was like, what? That doesn't make sense to me. And she kind of re-explained it to be, it's got to be somebody that's would be affected by the policy, which I never really fully understood why that wouldn't. I mean, basically, I was thinking, no, she said it has to be affected, not just somebody that would influence. That confuses me a little bit, but just to think about as we're using our stakeholders to make sure that they're actually fit that mold. Understood it, and then said that, and I was like, wait, I'm confused.
Some ones that we're going to be contacting, the ones that we submitted, right? Because I listed those. I didn't put the CHIP one because I remember she said something about that on the call.
Yeah.
But I did read all the other ones that we submitted. So is that the game plan is to go with them? Are we changing or adding?
I mean, does anybody have any connections to, like, any tax or anything like that?
I don't personally.
Me either. I haven't. Don't have, which one of the stakeholders did we turn in? All of the ones that are still on the Google, all the ones we turned in? Which one did we go with?
The one that we voted on.
Yeah, I think Texas Medical Association, Health and Human Services, Women's Health Coverage Coalition, Khan Academy Pediatrics, both the Burgess, and I don't know this other one, but the chair of the Texas State Health Coordinating Council, the ones I have.
I mean, I can get a hold of somebody at Humana. That won't be a problem for me. I just want to have some, at least.
Brian, that's the old one, right? That's the one where it got voted out, right?
Yeah, it's just the Google Doc. I was seeing if we had it on there before I went to the Google and looked up what made it.
That name was the one I got off of Moodle, the ones that turned again.
Yeah. I don't think I put it in Google Doc. I turned in.
I clicked out of WebEx to go to my page doc, and now I can't see anything. On the WebEx.
Is Tammy?
I think he said she had had to
Oh yeah, that's
one
right.
of the meetings, or
Yeah.
here we go. Here's the
Yeah, current. Yeah.
Okay.
membership. I mean, I have the contacts at any of the governors, and, well, it's different, but I work with or wellness teams and coordinate, but
I'm an insurance broker, a benefits broker, but do you work in like population health?
yeah, Baylor Mountain White's ACO, so our whole care organization. So it's population health management with work, with Blue Cross United.
Yeah.
Good.
I possibly work with physicians on the part about the Texas Medical Association. A lot of them are part of it. And
Work.
the physician. Oh, Ely, sorry.
Okay. Yeah, that would be awesome. Maybe if just one of the physicians would maybe talk to you.
Mhm.
And like, what do you think about maybe like just someone that, I don't know, that's somebody that's just been like a population health expert? Or, I mean, one of our things is, talking about, and how doing expensive activities save money and help just minimize resources spent. So I wonder if they have some kind of perspective on it that might help,
Oh, I mean, I can get a part of our organization is, which is our in Dallas, a couple hospitals. I mean, well, we've got on our board, and I think she'd be more than happy to speak on how to. I mean, she could come from the Texas Medical Association.
You cut out. Went silent on us. Can you?
What?
Mila. Okay.
Did you say?
I think.
I see him.
Okay.
All right. Sorry about that, y'all. I dropped off.
Okay.
Call failed. But yeah, I mean, I don't think we're tied to anything or have to be held to something we did 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think, I would dare to contact always helps.
So no, I'll ping her from a thoughts, and then depending on the Medical Association or Humana, Population Health, we can make that thing. So.
Okay.
And if it doesn't respond to me, then other issue to worry about.
Okay. And everybody just make sure, whenever, if you do get a hold of somebody, just to go through their thoughts on status quo, alternative 1 and alternative 2, which, are you with doing like alternative 1 is like the program, and then alternative 2 is Medicaid expansion? Is everybody in agreement on that part?
Yeah, 2 great alternatives to this. We have a lot of information to look up on that too, so it'll be easy to read stuff and write it on. So in the time
Okay.
we have.
Some good points too about Texas timers and stuff. Texas having a particular high number of part-timers. I just think that could be wrapped in with the conversation on the Medicaid expansion, just because part really going to be able to afford the premium for an employee child premium. So if they were eligible, they wouldn't be able to afford it. So that was kind of my thought on that.
I think that's good. If everyone has health insurance, it's your individual or can be, and then any kind of spouse or dependent, it's so what
Right.
we do to help with that cost. And
This would fall anywhere within this paper, but I work in the billing department, and we have a lot of people who choose not to get health care because we give them a discount for just paying out of pocket.
or the ones who have insurance and they just pay cash, right, and then try to submit their own claim later on. I used to win image, so I knew the drill.
Yeah. I'm a little favor employee in our billing department, so.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
What? I didn't know.
That's cool.
I was small world, but we have like 50,000 employees, so
Yeah.
can't really say too much on that. No, I think that's a good.
That just would fit into that quote. That.
Yeah. Okay. First, I think little things like this, I think it will help either if we put like little topics that we want to include next to the paragraph, that whoever's taking care of that, they can see any like notes that, should be included somewhere, and that'll just help like guidance.
When people are watching me.
Sure.
Right.
Good job, Lauren.
I don't know. Sometimes I wonder. But thank you. I agree with that, because like I can do a couple things, and that way I can provide him, finding what I figure out. That way it's easier for him to write the paragraph. Or
You talk to somebody that we can use as a stakeholder. We'll put that in the stakeholder part.
Right. 1, lost some from you then.
Okay, so you can pull some of like graphs that we submitted this week, and then you just have to add the we guide on technical or administrative or ability, whatever, for our evaluation criteria.
Started on that, and I put the paragraph under. It was administrative just because of I went down on the two that's mainly related to public policy.
Okay.
And technically was more technically driven.
Wait, repeat that.
What I found was the administrative was based on like what what's that called? Organizational support, and the technical was more like technology driven. Do you have the technology to the alternatives?
Administrative sounds good, so we can go with that one. Let everybody know that doing paragraphs on those that will go administrative.
What you guys are speaking about?
The evaluation criteria, we had to, choose economic and political, and then we had to choose administrative or technical. So we'll choose administrative instead of doing technical.
Gotcha.
Good. And then, the other big thing to do during this call is just, I think we need to kind of just set deadlines and because we have a good bit to do before, 18th or whatever. So.
Yeah, coming up quick.
Yeah. So basically, this is our last weekend.
Name is not on there. Number 9.
We didn't assign people. We just let people go in and pick. So, so if you haven't picked yet, then it looks like that's what you're getting stuck with.
Oh, yeah. I guess I'm person number 9.
Boom.
I
was waiting till the end. I was gonna let you choose. I was just gonna pick whatever others didn't want. So I this one, since I'm speaking to a stakeholder. Sorry, me. Yeah. And all right. Okay. Cool.
Page down, please.
Go down. Sure.
So you'll just do. So you'll be doing the status quo. So basically, people are insured today, and you'll have to evaluate the economic feasibility, the political feasibility, and the administrative feasibility. Like how that working with those are being handled today. Like so today, people are being covered by.
What you said after that? How are they insured, and what else? It has 3.
So 3 evaluation criteria are going to be. You can get a leases paragraph on for person 2 a lease, and it's economic feasibility. So like, what is the economic situation of how children are being insured today, and then political feasibility, like what is the political thoughts on how children are being insured today. So like Medicaid expansion, but they do have CHIP, and I don't know, just the politics of it, and then the administrative feasibility. So how how's it being administered and stuff.
I put it there for you. So it's just the insured today, and then the feasibility both, or with economic and political.
Yeah.
So deadlines. Just so our presentation is due before our paper, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, actually, if we want to do the Prezi thing, I signed up for a free trial that ends on the 19th, which the project's due on the 18th anyway. So I'm going to have to cancel it before then. I don't know.
Are you thinking point or that's I had in my mind, but fancy.
I'm down for a PowerPoint. I feel like these are a little bit more like
it seems like a fancier PowerPoint.
Yeah, like
I like it.
I don't feel like this is more like a master's type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of makes it real simple too, because like you can look at it. I mean, I personally like it, but I mean, if other people would prefer really down, I just feel like you can look and see what the whole presentation is going to be, which is kind of cool. Whereas PowerPoint, you don't know what's coming yet. You don't know coming next.
See that back in grad school years ago. I like it.
Too. I don't know what it is.
Just kind of flip through it. Just kind of press play and just kind of flip through it. You can kind of see. Like, I haven't done it yet, but I just kind of like an outline, and then you can add more information.
Mm-hmm.
Doing voiceovers with the presentation, or?
Yeah, we're gonna have to like. So I was kind of thinking, once everybody gets their paragraph in, then we can just like insert some bullet points, and everybody can just talk about whatever topic they wrote and put it up into like 11 things or 10 things, because I think somebody was going to be missing.
Me. I'm done by like next Tuesday or Wednesday.
Okay. Press the blue play button.
Yeah, I got it.
What link was this link in a group me?
Yeah, group me.
I remember.
I think it was the very last one. I like it. I'm a finance guy, so I'm literally like black and white. I'm not the most creative. So.
I'm just a guy, period, and I'm not really creative.
Wow. Most of the guys.
I'm with the group on this one, so.
Does it clean up a new tab? Maybe go back to one of the other tabs or something. I don't know what's doing that. Oh, maybe you could click run at the bottom. Maybe for a second.
Oh, there. I was downloading the Prezi app.
Yeah, this app.
Maybe.
This app.
How do you get?
I never did the app. I just did in the browser.
So you just type in Prezi or whatever it is next.
Yeah, just Prezi.com. Yeah.
Okay. Is there a certain way to log on to it?
I did my info.
Sign
Yeah.
up and what?
Texting one or something. It's pattern.
Yeah.
Gary left message in the group me.
Oh, I see it.
Just
And how did the assignment that you were typing on? What is that again?
Doctor.
Yeah, I'll send you the.
Please.
Welcome. All right. We probably need to work on our paper a little bit because I want to get the paper going. Then it'll give us the ideas on the presentation, right?
Yes.
Yep, I can start this week in the wellness thing and see which ideas, which way I'm going to go with that. So I'll have probably a Monday on this area.
Brian, do you want to go ahead and just like set dates for when we're going to do the video and everything?
When we do that, I was just thinking 8 to 10 minutes in length. Okay. Well, I have my credentials are BS. They're not yet, so I'm pretty good at filling time with needless nonsense. So I have to talk for 7 minutes if need be, and 8 minutes. All right, that's going to be. All right, deadlines. So the is the 18th. Then
When do you want to do the video? Next weekend, or do you want to try to do it in the evening, or to try to get like everybody together, which I know is always a challenge.
Whoops, I'm going to be sure. Yeah,
Can it be together to do the video, or can it be done like in separate parts?
No, we need to get everybody together. I want as many people talking as possible.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have the ability to, we're professional video editors to
Right.
do a whole bunch of different ones and piece them together. We just need to, find time that everybody can work, even if we have to do it a little later.
No, I don't know what I thought, but I thought the Prezi. So on the Prezi slide, we're not doing the voiceover on the slide. It's just kind of a separate thing from Prezi.
It's the same thing. That'll just be what's on the screen, and then we'll talking parts over the screen.
Well, I thought Prezi you could like add a audio or something. That's what I was thinking.
So like voice per slide kind of thing.
I don't have voice beyond the web.
Yeah, can we probably just do the same thing, right?
You can do the presentation, and then it's just like I'm sharing my screen. Then we're just talking. As you're talking, then I can just flip Prezi presentation. Or if you're better at the Prezi, all you share your screen and pull up the Prezi.
That's fine too. You literally all you have to do is click like the arrow. It's the exact same thing as PowerPoint. It just looks better.
Okay.
I'm kind of liking this. I'm playing with it now. It seems like it'd be a good, great idea.
It's different, right? Because if there's 10 PowerPoints out of like
Yeah.
the 15 groups, it's just something a little different. I'm sure she's
Right.
going to be tired of looking at PowerPoints, right? So,
Right. It looks more professional as well too.
but it's pretty much, it's the same concept. It's just, I don't know, it switches it up a little bit. Ability to edit and everything, and I'll make it like it, prettier and stuff too. So maybe everybody have their paper done by Sunday night, like normal. There.
Yeah, that's good.
So we're working. I think but as long as we can be 8% of the way there, then it gives us a couple days to kind of out all of our loose ends. But it should give us the ability to put it in the pres locker, right?
Yeah.
That's our bullet points and we need, and then we can continue to edit, add for the next week.
Yeah. And then do the presentation maybe. I mean, I know we're getting cut close, but or do you guys want to shoot for like a Thursday night or Wednesday night? I think somebody said that they couldn't do Thursday night.
Presentation Wednesday night. I'll still be here. Do that.
Okay.
Yeah, weekdays is more better for me.
Okay.
I'm anytime after 7:30, so 6:30 time for me to get home from work, so it just doesn't make it good what day of the week. So.
Do we want to maybe shoot for Wednesday the 13th to do the presentation? We don't have to have the full paper fully edited and perfect by then, but we'll have all of our bullet points in. It'll be easy. I'm happy to just pull from the paper and complete it. It'll be easy. Shoot for then, and that way if anything goes wrong, then we still have a couple days to reschedule and have an emergency redo. Yeah.
So we're going to do if it was due on the 18th, obviously have it done that Monday night, but do we want to have a regroup either day or the 18th or Tuesday 19th, just so we can all have one final pass at what we're submitting next day?
On the paper, yeah, that sounds good. There for that.
And I'm about to borrow somebody's eyes as a proofread as well.
Yeah,
any takers. You don't have to run up.
I'm gonna put the whole thing together and edit it, and I'm sure I'll have to kind of. I that early program that if you've had Dr. Fortenberry, he always recommends it.
Right. Oh yes.
Yeah, the subscription of that. So I figured I'd put that. One thing, if everybody can remember to try to not do it in the first person. So I or we or ours are in your paper, because I'm gonna have to edit that if you do. Because I typically double checked with her on that. She does not want any first person in the paper. So, so yeah, I'll put it through that Grammarly program and. Their suggestions, as well as just make sure it flows, and I'll edit it together. So, and then
we really need to have to you everything by everything. Yeah, so then that should give a day. Well, I don't know how long it would take on a 10 paper, but
I'm not going to. I won't have the paper fully edited by Wednesday, but I'll be able to by Wednesday pull bullet points to.
Sorry,
by
I was
Wednesday.
talking about Sunday the 17th for the paper.
Okay. Yes, they're gonna have their paragraphs in by this Sunday. So Sunday, yeah. They need to have their paragraphs written by the 10th, and then 11th, I'll take bullet points and put it in the Prezi. We'll do the presentation on the 13th, and I'll work on editing it some more, and then we'll revisit again on the 8th, 19th, and then the paper's due on the 20th, right?
Yes.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
No, we're revising bullet points and the 13th. We're actually doing the video. Right.
You're right.
I mean, it's all the pressure.
I know. So we'll get together on me, and we got almost everybody on here. So what's everyone want to do? And on Tuesday, we need a call to talk about what we're doing, or if we're recording Wednesday, do we want to 30 minutes before that to go what we're doing? Because all we're going to be able just to into it.
Yeah.
So does everybody have an hour and a half hours on Wednesday the 13th, or should just group together on that Monday or Tuesday for 30 minutes to assign who's going to do what? And then I don't know much about that Prezi presentation, but I gotta imagine it takes more than just a couple minutes to put together, correct? That's what we're presenting.
Maybe if some can get together on Tuesday for a little bit, and then we'll get together again on Wednesday and do the video. I think that might be good, just so on 2-hour call on Wednesday, we're going to be done by the time we actually record.
Yeah. I agree with that. I agree. Also, either days as of now. So.
And it sounds like, 7:30 is our go-to time. So
Yeah.
I'll decide on what I'll send it back, and we'll see what happens. We'll see if everybody accepts. I'd prefer for us, I think May would be the better to go, just because depending on what we all find and together, that could give a subset that Tuesday to get together for 10 minutes, or just through through Google Doc, to make sure ready to go on Wednesday. This is
Part
30-something% of our grade.
5% last time, actually.
Yes. So 50.
It's a lot, yeah.
Yeah, 50 of 5, 6. So we're sitting at 40 minutes. So
Yeah, I agree. We just swap it together, so. No, that's a good idea.
all right. So oops. All right.
I need a plan, so we just need everybody to try to reach out to their stakeholders. so we can progress on that front. And then we should pass.
Anybody, anything else?
Good to go.
Everybody's time, and we're talking again here very shortly.
I do have one question. I'm sorry, guys. About the stakeholders. So exactly, did we change the list, or did we decide about who we're reaching out to?
I mean, if you can, try to reach out to the one that you listed, or, you know, if you need to get creative and think of, you know, Ryan, I know, thought of somebody else that he could try, and Elise thought of somebody else that she could try. So, I mean, if you can, you know, creative and think about how you can use your network, if you can find anybody that it would apply to, then it have to be on that list. But if not, then definitely just try to reach whoever you put on the list. Is fine too.
Okay. That's my only question.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Good night.